Death is a subject that has fascinated humanity for centuries, with philosophers, theologians, and artists exploring its meaning and implications. This is something that is explored in the film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish through the character of Death, and his character offers an interesting perspective on the philosophy of death. In this video, we will explore the ideas presented by Death and what we can learn from them to improve modern life. The character of Death. In the movie, Death is portrayed as a powerful and feared figure who can bring an end to life with a single touch. He is also depicted as a collector of souls, who takes pleasure in his work and is not afraid to manipulate others to achieve his goals. However, Death is not just a one-dimensional villain. He has a complex personality and a philosophical outlook on life and death. He sees himself as a necessary part of the natural order, carrying out a vital function in the cycle of life and death. He also believes that death is not something to be feared, but rather accepted as a natural part of existence. The philosophy of death. Death's philosophy can be seen as a reflection of the broader philosophical debates about the meaning of life and death. Many philosophers have argued that death gives meaning to life as it forces us to make choices and live in the present moment. Others have suggested that death is a state of non-being, where we cease to exist and therefore cannot experience anything. Death's philosophy is somewhere in between these two views. He sees death as a natural part of the cycle of life where everything has its time and place. He argues that without death, life would be meaningless, as there would be no reason to make choices or strive for anything. However, he also suggests that death is not an end in itself, but rather a transition to another state of being. What we can learn from Death's philosophy. Death's philosophy offers us several valuable insights that we can apply to our own lives. Firstly, it reminds us of the impermanence of life and the importance of living in the present moment. We often get caught up in our worries and concerns about the future and forget to appreciate the beauty and wonder of our lives right now. By embracing the inevitability of death, we can learn to appreciate each moment and make the most of our time on Earth. Secondly, Death's philosophy encourages us to think about our legacy and the impact we have on the world. He suggests that our lives are not just about our individual experiences, but also about the contributions we make to the wider community. By living a life that is meaningful and purposeful, we can leave a positive legacy that will endure long after we are gone. Finally, Death's philosophy reminds us of the importance of acceptance and letting go. We often cling to our desires and attachments, even when they no longer serve us. By accepting the inevitability of death, we can learn to let go of our fears and anxieties and embrace the natural flow of life. In conclusion, the character of Death in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish offers us a unique perspective on the philosophy of death. His outlook encourages us to live in the present moment. Think about our legacy and embrace acceptance and letting go. By applying these insights to our own lives, we can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives and make a positive impact on the world around us.